Hi, today is September 22nd, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1473 for the year, Dinosaur. The sculpture by Ivan Argote is called Dinosaur, but it's actually an enormous fucking pigeon, standing 16 feet tall at the High Line Plinth, which commissions a work of art to be installed there for 1 year. I recall last year's sculpture, Pamela Rosenkranz's old tree, which was an enormous fucking red tree that looked pretty fucking new to me. I like that the pigeon is called Dinosaur, and I liked its realistic looking dinosaur talons, and really the whole fucking thing. I don't know what else. It's a good sculpture. Check it out if you're in New York before it comes down next year. Poem number 1474, Equal Footing. Finally, it seemed as if they were on an equal footing. Finally, they were wearing the same kind of sneakers. Finally, they had the same shoe size. Finally, they were going at the same pace. Finally, they were moving in synchronicity. Finally, they were walking hand in hand. Now, if only they were wearing the same kind of gloves. If only their hands were the same size. If only they could do the hand jive together. If only they could be handing foot in foot. Poem number 1475, The Johnstown Flood. The Johnstown Flood occurred on Friday, May 31st, 1889. I was nowhere near Johnstown at that time. Not only did I not exist yet, the sperm and the egg that united to create me didn't even exist yet. And none of the eggs and none of the sperm that united in order to create any of my ancestors and that did exist at that time were anywhere near Johnstown in May of 1889. Some of those eggs and some of those sperm were probably in Italy, whereas the rest were God knows where. But they weren't in Johnstown, so they cannot be blamed. If I bear any guilt as a result of anything my ancestors did, I still bear no guilt whatsoever for the Johnstown flood. It was the worst flood of the 19th century, and you might want to blame the South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club, but don't blame me. Poem number 1476, Sex Club. They went to a sex club and wondered whether they would go as far as they wanted to go, and whether they would go as far as they wanted them to go, or whether they would go farther. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1477, My Concerns. Later today, I'm off to Australia. I once again get to experience the miracle of flight. I'll fly to Los Angeles, then wait a few hours, then fly to Sydney. I'm very happy and very excited, but I do have one concern. I will get on the plane in Los Angeles at 11 o'clock this evening. I will fly for 15 hours, but when the plane lands, it will be 2 days from now. So if the plane doesn't have Wi-Fi, tomorrow's poems may not be posted until the day after tomorrow, depending on how soon after I land I can connect to Wi-Fi. I'm concerned about my Duolingo streak as well. When I land on the 24th in Sydney, it will still be the 23rd in New York, and it will only be about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. For that matter, when my plane lands in LA today, it will be just past midnight tomorrow in New York, so maybe I can do my Duolingo and my poems in the airport. So perhaps my concerns are unfounded. I guess I will see. All right, that's it. I'm off to Australia. I appreciate you.